So KeyBank is clearly a customer company. The next step in our journey is about selling. And how do you sell as a team? Everybody that knows about connecting with your potential customers, understanding what their problems are, is a team sport. It's not done by a single individual. Let's take a look at how this amazing company, Trunk Club, that's revolutionized the very notion of a brick and mortar store and is in the process of reinventing an entire industry, how they're doing it.
If I get on a plane tomorrow and I find myself in New York and I walk into a major department store, they're not going to know who I am.
They have no data around the things I've bought.
They don't know anything about me.
You walk into Trunk Club, and even if we haven't seen you in 18 months, we know everything about you. We know everything that you've ever done with our service.
Salesforce allows us to pick up that relationship and pick up that conversation from wherever we left off. It's about being able to ensure that all of the pieces of the business are focused on the customer. That's it.
We exist because guys love to look good but hate shopping. You sign up online, you're matched with a stylist in our Chicago office, and he or she will work with you to send you awesome clothes. You keep what you like, you send back what you don't. We pay for shipping both ways, we make it really easy.
The Trunk Club experience for a customer has to be cohesive, and for us that means sales, marketing, and customer service all have to be talking to each other.
Trunk Club runs on Salesforce. It just works smoothly, and you don't take that for granted when you're at a startup, right? When you're growing as quickly as we are, we're so much more productive and effective at doing our day-to-day everything. It's basically given us a chance to capture every single thing that happens with that customer. If it didn't happen in Salesforce, it didn't happen.
Back in the day, each stylist maybe had like 50, 100 guys to manage. Those days are over. We've got some of our more tenured stylists now are covering 500, 600, 700 guys at a time. And Salesforce.com makes the sales team bionic.
We can deliver a really personalized experience, but do it in a way that is scalable, is leveraged by technology so that it feels human to the customer, but it works like a machine underneath.
The ability to interact just real time is the necessity of mobile in our business.
We set out to build this mobile application on top of the Salesforce platform. We built it in about a week.
So I get up from my desk and now I'm walking through physical racks of inventory and I've got to figure out what to pull for him in that trunk. On my phone, I can see all his previous buying history.
I can see their height, their weight, and then I can use the size advisor to figure out what sizes are going to work best for them.
It just allows us to clearly see the world that surrounds our customer.
We can get appointments that, where we have 3 minutes of lead time to know that they're coming in. No problem. I'll pull up Salesforce and see, who is this guy? What's he all about?
I can immediately see all of their social networking information, so we can just click on everything right there and see it all.
You can see what they're tweeting, you can see their Facebook link, their LinkedIn link, and then you see what interests them. And it just is another level for me to connect with them on.
And they're thinking like, how in the world do you know all this stuff? And it's like, yep, and I already have a photo of you and know what colors are gonna look great. Let's get you started.
I'm armed with an insane amount of data, that's gonna give me, compared to my competition, it's not even gonna be close. I'm a weapon compared to what they're doing.
Serving a customer at Trunk Club is really a team sport because it's really about that stylist being able to work with our customer service team to deliver an awesome experience, and our marketing teams and our technology teams being able to build on top of them.
I think we've tripled our leads in the last 3 months. If someone tweets and they're mentioning how they're looking into Trunk Club, we can reach out to them. We can follow that conversation and see how we can provide something to them of value. And the next thing you know, he's a customer.
The customer dictates how he wants to engage. You have to be able to cover every single one of those channels to make sure that you never drop that customer service experience. So it's mobile, it's social platform, it's the email.
It's all in front of them on a screen, and it's like, hey, what can we do to make this an awesome experience for you?
If I'm not here in the office and one of my clients calls, the customer service team can immediately pull up the client's profile in Salesforce, and I don't feel like the wheels are going to fall off.
To put that in perspective, our stylists are on a train somewhere on the weekend and a guy rings in and says, oh my gosh, big presentation in Vegas next week. You have to send me a trunk. Instead of waiting until Monday to pack that trunk, she can do it on the train right then and there, pack the trunk virtually via her mobile, and it's ready to go Monday morning, it's out the door.
We're changing the game.
We're here to disrupt an industry.
If traditional retailers can come in and see how we're using technology to actually deliver this one-to-one service, I think they would realize this is the future of service-oriented retail.
There's no way that you are allowed to establish a true, credible, trusting relationship with the customer without this platform.
There's a lot of talk these days around all companies wanting to be more customer-centric, wanting to become customer companies. And you don't need to be a billion-dollar company to do that, right? You just need Salesforce.com.
So Trunk Club is disrupting and changing the entire game when it comes to retail. And what's super exciting about it is that they actually have an enduring one-to-one relationship with every customer. And they know more about their customers than most retailers know about their best customers. To show you how the technology works, I'm now honored to invite Daniel DeBeau, our SVP of Product Marketing. Daniel, take it away.
Thanks, Vivek. Appreciate it. Hi, everybody. What an amazing company. I'm so excited to share a bit of the secrets of how Trunk Club connects with its customers. And it's a great place to talk about it. I'm going to adapt the role of Laura, a stylist there. So let's dive right into the demonstration. Greg, our able-bodied demoer, is going to help us through. So as Laura starts her day, she's going to log into the Sales Cloud. And I just want to orient you by taking a look at the top left. As you can see, Sales Cloud is just one of the apps that Trunk Club is using to build this amazing customer experience. They've got Marketing Cloud. They've got a whole bunch of custom-built apps built on the Salesforce platform that they're using to connect in entirely new ways and to bring the whole team together. Laura's got a dashboard in front of her. And of course, on the left is her revenue number. She's got a real sense of where she is for her monthly targets. She's just about to head into the green. In the center, she's got what's her product mix, what's she been shipping, so she can get a sense of what's been going out the door and how people are responding. And finally, her most important dashboard, who are her top customers? She wants to keep them in mind because they're the key to moving that little dial into the green. Now, this is about data, but what about context? What about connection with her team and really making this about a team sport? For that, let's drill into Chatter. And the Chatter feed is filled with rich, contextually relevant information for a stylist or a sales rep to really stay connected to what's happening in their business so they can stay connected to their customers. Well, here we see Mitra has posted up a brochure with some new information from Billy Reed. This is a stylist Trunk Club's going to be carrying in the upcoming season. This is a great way for sales reps in the field to get a sense of what's coming down the pipeline from the marketing organization. They know about it. They can respond to it. Instant real-time communication. But marketing also wants to hear from the field. A connected company listens to its sales rep. And here's a great example. One of the stylists is asking, or one of the marketers is asking, what's going to be the hottest pattern? Well, the reps know. They're out talking to people every day. Turns out gingham is going to be the killer pattern by a long shot. By the way, gingham is what all the demoers in the campground are using, so we're aligned. And here's something. The data that comes into Chatter isn't just from Salesforce. Here, a delivery service is telling her that one of her best customers has got the trunk she shipped out, signed for it. So she's aware of what's happening with her customers. It's ambient information. Here's another piece of information coming from work.com, sales performance built right into the Sales Cloud. She sees that one of her colleagues has been recognized for outstanding customer satisfaction 2 months in a row. Well, that's great for her colleague, but in a connected team selling environment, that is a message for Laura to make a note. Let's go talk to Alan. How are you getting such amazing client satisfaction? And how is this going to bring everyone at Trunk Club to up their game? Now, here's something really amazing. Being connected to the social web means that you can get instant contextual updates about your customers. And here Laura sees that one of her top customers, Mason Eden, has just updated his job status. He's no longer just a regional account rep. He's now the VP of sales. What a perfect opportunity to connect, reach out, and sell him some more clothing. Well, let's drill into Mason's profile. Salesforce.com Sales Cloud has an amazing social profile, and it's got, as you can see, all the stuff you'd expect to be there in a customer record. His size, his address, his style, his phone number. But today's customers live on the social web. So we can also pull in contextual information that connects me to what they're doing on the web. And we can see, hey, Mason's already tweeted out to Laura, I need a new upgrade. So he's thinking the way she's thinking, which is fantastic. We can see what's going on Facebook, and so on and so on. Let's keep strolling down in this social profile to see what else is there. Well, his location. Albuquerque is not the same as Alaska, and I should know that when I'm shipping clothes. I can also see purchase history and this intuitive visualization of all the different types and styles. And Laura can drill in and say, hey, what kind of button-ups does he really like? Turns out Theory is the winner, but also likes John Varvatos. All really quickly coming through. What about all the prior trunks I've shipped? How have they gone over? What have I shipped in the past? For Laura, it's really important, and for Trunk Club, to keep an eye on this conversion number, because we want to make sure that that is as high as possible. Not a lot of clothing is getting shipped back. It means I'm really aligned as a stylist with what my clients really want. Now, isn't it annoying when you call up and the customer sales rep has no idea what's been going on in the service world? Now, our profile is attached and connected to our service cloud for small business, data.com. So Laura's going to know that, he was upset. Mason was upset about some scratch leather shoes, and she can be aware and responsive when she gets on the phone or connects with him. And as we continue down, we can see all the items that we've already shipped. Now, as mentioned in the video, modern sales reps, modern stylists, they're on the go all the time. On the train, on the bus, or wherever they are, they want to stay connected to their business. They want to be up on it. And now Trunk Club has done an amazing job of building an amazing app for their stylists on our customer platform, on Heroku. And let's take a look at that right now. So you can see that we've got Mason's profile, all the information that we saw before, plus a few more goodies, his height, his weight. We can go in and see, what have we bought before? What's his wardrobe? As we saw, we could be on a train or on a bus and get that responsiveness right away. What did we ship to him in the past? So get a quick look at that. Because designer clothing doesn't all fit the same way, they've even built this amazing style advisor, personalized really for the Trunk Club. Unfortunately, we don't have an out-of-the-box style advisor, but that's the power of the Salesforce platform. Build what's unique to your business so that you can all work together to be a team together. Now, this mobile experience doesn't stop by just looking at the customer profile. It can actually extend to the workflow of how that business works. So when Laura walks into the merchandising area, she can take her iPhone and start scanning for some shirts. Now, what have we found here? She's got a great Theory shirt. It's going to be gingham, of course. A John Varvatos jacket, fantastic for a new VP of sales. And a pair of stretchy pants, one of the greatest inventions for men ever. Stretchy pants, great on a long flight. So let's click through those all, sign them up. That trunk is ready to go. A great customer experience. She pulled together the team to do it. And that's the power of Salesforce Sales Cloud in action. Vivek, back to you.
Thank you, Daniel. That was amazing. What an amazing demonstration of the technology. Now I'm actually joined by the star of the video you just saw, Brian Spaley, the CEO of Trunk Club. So Brian, tell us why you started the company and what inspired you.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. I saw a lot of guys who needed help. And I saw lots of frustration and disappointment with their wardrobes. And my first startup, Bonobos, was an attack on the poor-fitting pants in the world, and the second one, Trunk Club, has been an attack on the entire closet to just make it easier for guys. Guys love to look good. They hate shopping. So everyone appreciates that that's true, and then the devil's really in the details, trying to find a business model where we can sustainably provide one-to-one service, deeply personalized, and run it really smoothly with great customer service has been the challenge we've been sort of working on hard for the last 4 years.
And in terms of your technology journey with social, mobile, cloud, you have access now to technology that allows you to compete with the multi-billion-dollar companies that have been built over the last couple of decades. How did you approach it, and why did you pick Salesforce?
Well, it's actually been a huge advantage. One of my favorite stories as we compare ourselves to these much larger public companies like the Nordstroms of the world is when we were renting our current office space in Chicago, the guy said, oh, this will be your server room, and this will be, and I said, we don't use any of that stuff. We're not stuck in this ossified mainframe warehouse system, upgrade cycles and all these other things. We just move very quickly, and as Neil said in the video, we were able to we often will build a mobile version of whatever we've built in our backend in a week. And to be able to move that quickly with young, agile, talented developers it's just been awesome. And our engineering team is only 20 people, and the stuff they can churn out in a week or a month is it's staggering.
That's amazing. And what do you think is the future of retail at large when you look at some of the changes that are happening within your industry and what you're driving?
I think that the way I'd like to, have our story unfold is that we've really brought personalization and a much higher level of service to the masses. It used to be that a personal shopper was the province of the ultra rich, and these days we're able to offer it to a good portion of American men. And I think that we've got a really long way to go. We've got a nice tailwind in this sort of metrosexual trend, and I think for Trunk Club, just helping guys care more. Our best advertisement is just when a guy walks into work and all his buddies are like, wow, you look great. What happened? Who's helping you? And so, anyone who looks around will realize there's still a lot of work to do. And we're really, really excited about it. And, so I think continuing to try to set the bar really high for our competitors in the men's apparel space.
Well, welcome to Dreamforce, Brian, and I know you've got this amazing customer showcase.
Yeah, we'd love to have you. We're in Moscone West. We're right in the center of the demo area, and we have stylists on hand who are happy to spend more time talking to guys and can even go through the whole first conversation, get you ready, and we'll probably even have a trunk sent out to you that'll be waiting for you at home when you arrive. So
thank you, Brian.
Come see us. Thank you very much.